Hello, and welcome to week 2 of the VGC Casters Cup. I am Alpha Phoebe, coach of the Urbana Umbreons, and this week we are going up against the Sinister Sableyes, who are coached by Kyriakou. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It'd be Kyriakou as well. This past week was Toronto. I did not do so hot and go, but Kyriakou and Costa both went to Toronto over from Europe, and they both did splendidly. I believe they both made day 2, and Costa was quite close to making it into top cut, which is very commendable. Means that I have my work cut out for me. But let's go ahead and get into Kyriakou's draft here. First pick was Whimsicott, right? Prankster is the ability I'm expecting. Prankster Tailwind, Prankster Sunny Day, Moonblast, maybe Grass Knot or some type of grass coverage I think would be useful into my team. I'll have to see exactly what sort of set he brings. It is 116 base speed, which is not faster than my Flutter Mane, so I tried to specifically tech my Flutter Mane to make sure it was faster than a non-Scarf Whimsicott, but if it is Scarf Whimsicott, that might be a little bit interesting. Up next on his team, he has Glamora. Glamora is a very scary special attacker in that I don't think I have that many rock resistances on my team. And Toxic Debris, I don't know why it's on the ability list twice, is what I kind of expect for the ability from this Pokemon this week with Power Herb as a held item. It can utilize Meteor Beam in 1 turn. I know I've seen that quite a bit. Poison type damage is also somewhat decent into my team. Have to look out for it on Flutter Mane. Of course, it's only neutral damage there. I expect this Pokemon to come this week because I think it looks fairly decent into the rest of my team. The Pokemon I'm probably most concerned about is Iron Treads, just because I really am not sure how it's typically played. It doesn't have a ton of options. I think a lot of it is going to be just attacking with steel and ground type damage. Quark Drive I think is going to be a little hard to utilize, but maybe he finds a way to do that. It is a physical attacker. I'm pretty physically bulky on my team, but steel does quite well into my physical Pokemon, so see if I find a way to work around that this week. Up next, he's got Goodra, which is a solid special attacker, but it's fairly slow. Sap Sipper means that it takes no damage from grass. A Gooey means it would slow down all my Pokemon on contact, but I'm not too worried about that because a lot of my attackers are special attack focused, especially Flutter Mane, right? Which would be quite good into the Dragon subtyping. Maybe a Terra Steel here on the Goodra. It is a physical attacker, so it would do quite well into Flutter Mane if it was able to land an attack, but we'll have to see exactly how that goes. Up next is another Pokemon that I'm going to be a little bit wary of. It's that Charizard. Fairly fast, strong special attacker. It is not super dominant into my water types, but it would provide really great coverage for my Amoonguss, so I'm going to have to be careful about how I position there. With Blaze and Solar Power amping up the damage this Pokemon does, I'll have to make sure that I don't get caught in any wrong spots. Gothitelle, Shadow Tag is a possibility. Frisk is also a possibility. I don't really expect competitive here. This is my opponent's Trick Room setter. Also potentially Psy Spam. We'll see if it actually comes. I'm kind of 50-50 on this Pokemon coming for Kyriakou. Kyriakou. We'll have to see. It doesn't have anything that's too threatening in terms of attacks. It's kind of middling stats as you would expect from a lower tier pick. Honchkrow is a worse version of its pre-evolution Murkrow. No access to Prankster, so Insomnia, Super Luck, Moxie are its abilities. It is a Has the ability to still set Tailwind, but compared to the Whimsicott, I don't really expect it to come. It is a fairly decent physical attacker, but it is very frail on the physical side as well. Pikachu has Lightning Rod and Static. I don't expect this Pokemon to come. Its most impressive stat is its speed, and even there, it's losing to a lot of my faster Pokemon. Annihilate is another Pokemon that I will definitely need to pay attention to. Vital Spirit, Inner Focus, Defiant. I'm expecting Vital Spirit to be ran here so that I can't put this Pokemon asleep with my Amoonguss. I'll have to make sure I make a mental note of that. Pretty bulky physical attacker, a lot of health. Final Gambit is an option for him to run here, as I believe this Pokemon has more health than a good number of mine. But also bulk up sets will probably be around, and maybe some coverage moves. Ice Punch being one that I'm kind of thinking about because of some of the Terra types that I'm running. Up next, he's got the Azumarill. Thick Fat, Huge Power, Sepsipper, all kind of okay to run. I know Azumarill is with Huge Power plus Belly Drum is a thing. I'll just have to make sure that he's unable to get set up with this Pokemon. If that's the case, it is very slow, so most of my Pokemon would be able to outspeed it. So I'll just need to make sure I don't ever have a board state where he's able to get Belly Drum up for free. Poltergeist is not a Pokemon I was necessarily expecting. I believe this Pokemon does have access to Trick Room as well, with Hospitality as its ability. However, its stats are just not that great. Heat Proof is a good thing for me to keep in mind. I don't think I have any Fire type though. And last but not least is Fortress. It is a fairly bulky Pokemon, sturdy. I would imagine is its ability this week. However, Overcoat is a possibility, I guess. Defense is really high, so might have some Iron Defense Body Press shenanigans coming in, but again, very slow, so Kyriakou is going to have to really need to rely on getting Trick Room set up in order to really get this Pokemon working. Let's go ahead and move over to the Pokemon I decided to bring this week. Alrighty, up first I've got Amoonguss, Regenerator, Citrus Berry, because my opponent has a number of special attackers, so I switched it from Rocky Helmet that I had last week. I've got Sludge Bomb coverage this week so that I could potentially get a one-hit knockout into a non-Focus Sash Whimsicott. And then the rest of these moves are kind of standard. I was thinking about maybe swapping to Assault Vest, but then losing access to Spore and Rage Powder didn't seem worthwhile. Rhyperior I have on the same set as last time. I just didn't really see a great reason to bring any additional coverage moves. Double Edge is not going to be useful into Annihilate. So really my only option there is Earthquake, so I'll just have to be careful about what I pair my Rhyperior next to. Though realistically, I'm not super happy with the Trick Room mode here, even though you'll see later I did bring my Galarian Slowking. I'll probably try to avoid a Trick Room mode if at all possible. I did switch this to Terra Grass. This is the Amoonguss is Terra Water again, but this is Terra Grass to diversify my Terra typing, as well as to give me a resistance to the Whimsicott if necessary. Talonflame looks very much the same as last time. Gale Wings, that's its ability, Focus Sash, Tailwind, Brave Bird. However, it is now my only Rain Dance setter, so if I do want to get Rain Dance up to get that boost to water type moves, Talonflame is going to be the way I go about that. Speaking of which, I could change that to Protect. I wonder if that would be worthwhile. It might. I have Sash, so I don't think so. I think having Rain Dance is fine. Basket Legion is the same set, except I switched my ability to Adaptability because I'm expecting to have Rain up fewer times, and because of that, I also switched my choice item to choice scarf as opposed to choice band. I expect the additional speed that I get from choice scarf will be pretty nice for catching my opponent off guard when it comes to just the pace of play that he's expecting from my field. I am bringing Slowking this week, and there's one move that I was really concerned about. I have Regenerator, I have Mental Herb. I really wasn't sure of what best item to put on my Slowking, so I went with Mental Herb just in case I do end up going for Trick Room. I've got Sludge Bomb and Nasty Plot for some potential setup plays. I've got really great coverage between Poison and Psychic, so really just walled off by Steel. If I see that he's got a lot of Terra Steels, I will be leaning away from Slowking even more. And last but not least is Fluttermane, and if you are keen-eyed, you'll notice that I have a heck of a lot more special attack than I did last week. That's because, as I said before, I really teched my speed here to make sure I was always faster than non-Choice Scarf Whimsicott. I think I actually didn't make it faster than Timid, but we'll see if that bites me in the butt. I wasn't really expecting Timid Whimsicott, but maybe I am going to be seeing a plus speed variant. I've got Power Gem for the Charizard, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and Protect. I'm going to be booster energying that special attack for some really hard hits here. So I'm hoping that Fluttermane's able to carry me through this match a little bit. All right, I'll be back once we are ready for our match. All right, here we go. Let's choose my team. All right, we got Terra Normal Whimsicott. We got Terra Water Glamora, Terra Grass Azu, Terra Steel Polcha, Terra Grass Iron Treads, and Terra Water Goodra. Alrighty. The Azu, Polcha, Iron Treads, and Goodra. So no Annihilate. So I think then I don't know how that changes anything about my plans, but I was originally thinking Talon Basque, but with these, actually, I don't know, I still kind of like it. Because the Glamora's Terra Water is maybe Talon Flutter. I don't know, I don't have any grass type damage. It's a little awkward. Okay, let's do Talon, Flutter, Basque, Amogus. And then the Polcha is Terra Steel, so this helps with that a little bit. Let's lock it in. All right, Whimsy is normal. Lamora is water. Azu is grass. Polcha is steel. So I'm guessing this is going to be Trick Room of some sort. Iron Treads is grass. Goodra is water. Iron Treads plus that. So I think it's... Okay, so I'm not threatened in a one-hit knockout on the Talonflame. Quark Drive. Attack. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I need Tailwind. The Glamora is water. Iron Treads is grass, so it's a free Flare Blitz into that slot. And then I feel like I kind of want to just protect on Fluttermane to scout out what he's doing. But it's also the fastest thing on the field. I could just Terra Ghost Shadow Ball the Treads as well. Let's just protect. Protect there. Okay, so we got through the protect. Where does his Glamora target? Meteor Beam into probably Talon. Yep. Mental Power Herb. Oh, into nice. Meteor and Mental Herb. Mental Herb. Alright, so that was a pretty good neutral turn 1. Now we can pretty easily Flare Blitz the Iron Treads and we switch. We can switch into a Mungus here. Or do I just attack? I think I just attack. Shadow Ball. Let's Terra Ghost, Shadow Ball, the Glamora. Withdraw makes sense. I was threatening that slot. Let's see, bring in Gudra. Okay. That's gonna be resisted, so smart by him. If only I Moonblasted, that would have been crazy. Right. Maybe I could have targeted the Glamora slot, but I only have resisted damage. Flare Blitz, gonna do a little bit. Issue being I damaged myself, so now, well, actually, he can't Meteor Beam again. Terra goes Shadow Ball into the Glamora, does not pick up a knockout. Sludge Bomb is resisted now. Big brain. Definitely meant for that to happen. Let's go ahead and Brave Bird the Gudra. And we'll go ahead and protect again, I think, on Flutter. Actually, no, we're faster than the Glamora for sure. Let's just Power Gem the slot. See what he does. Okay, Big Brain. Charizard, come in. Charizard, come in. Okay, Whimsicott, that's fine. Gudra is water. So that's fine by me. I kind of over-predicted the swap in there. I probably should have just Shadow Balled since he doesn't have a Shadow resist. Brave Bird coming in. Does not pick up the knockout. Damaged by the recoil. Power Gem into the Whimsy. Does not do all that much damage. Muddy Water. Oh, misses the Talon. That's kind of unfortunate for him. Does it pick up the knockout into the Flutter Mane? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's rough. All right, so he still has Terra. Whimsicott is normal. So let's go ahead and Brave Bird the Whimsicott, and we'll go ahead and Shadow Ball the Gudra. I think it might be Tailwind. So he probably goes faster than 1. If it's Muddy Water, then it's probably faster. Yeah, smart. Picks up the 2-hit KO. Okay. I probably should have set up Tailwind myself. Well, I could have. That's good to know. Let's write down Gudra has Muddy Water. And unsurprisingly, Whimsicott has Tailwind. Alright, so now we come in with Basket Legion. And we come in with Amogus. Alright, so they are faster. I think I probably go for Aqua Jet onto the Gudra and Rage Powder. I think that just gives me a KO on the Gudra. And, like, this saves any threatening moves into... Like, the issue here is that I'm not going to be able to KO the Whimsicott, but I'm able to take out the Gudra as well as the Glamora. And I'm able to not... Oh, what? Giga Drain ignores Rage Powder? Oh, fucking grass types ignore Rage Power. I'm so dumb. God damn it, dude. Alright. Iron Treads comes out. We are unfortunately stuck with Aqua Jet, but it is super effective there. It is a Grass Terra, so that's unfortunate, but we can go ahead and Sludge Bomb the Whimsicott, like I should have done last turn. Aqua Jet comes through. Does a little bit of damage. Giga Drain picks up the knockout. I am probably going to lose this one because I forgot about Rage Powder, which is unfortunate. That Giga Drain puts him up to full. Heavy Slam is going to do some good damage. Sludge Bomb comes out, picks up the knock. It was full health. Unfortunate. Hey, we got the poison! I'm not sure this matters, because I don't think I can take care of the Iron Treads. Sludge Bomb does no damage. I've got Pollen Puff, which is going to do no damage as well. Wait, I can not Spore there. Let's go ahead and Pollen Puff the Glamora. Actually, I don't think I have a win con here. He played that endgame really well. I messed up on that one critical turn of Rage Powder. If I Sludge Bomb there, it would have picked up the knockout, I'm pretty sure. Because, well, if I poisoned. Protect there makes some sense. He's guarding himself from a Spore and doesn't need to... Ooh, that hurts. He got the poison back! That's not fair! Big Citrus Berry. I get the knockout here. I think the play at this point is to go for Sludge Bomb into the Treads and call out that he's going to for the Terra. I think it's my only call. Ah, he didn't. He's faster anyways. Alrighty. A little short game one. Let's see if we can turn it around game two. Really paying for my lack of experience. I know things like Rage Powder doesn't affect grass types, but... Or maybe it was a held item. Maybe I'm just actually wrong about that and it's an item that he's got on him. I don't know. Either way, we learn. Battle again with the same rules. Alright, let me make a note that Whimsicott, I should not Rage Powder. Do not Rage Powder. And it's also Sash, which is not a surprise, though. Okay, so... Thoughts. He led with Treads Glamora, which is really weak to my Basque. I also really would have liked Tailwind in that endgame. So I'm afraid if I go Talon here, he's just gonna Power Gem me. But I could get up the I could get a knockout in return and get the Tailwind up if I go this plus Basque and Flutter in the back and Amoonguss in the back. I think this is what I'm gonna do. See how it goes. So Iron Treads had Heavy Slam and Protect. Did not bring Azul Poltergeist. Maybe he switches it up. Glamora had Sludge Bomb as well, which was not surprising. Whimsicott had Tailwind, but also a Grass Attack. I'm forgetting Grass Attack. All right, game number 2. Let's get a W under our belt. You do same leads. Whimsicott Glamora. So now he's got Tailwind. I have Tailwind. Glamora has Protect. I think this is kind of a 50-50. I can't knock out, but I could go... I'm gonna try this. Brave Bird plus Aqua Jet. He can't attack my Basque here, but I should be able to get a knockout in one turn onto the Whimsicott. Terra, the Whimsy, Glamora. Okay, that's fine. I didn't target that slot. Boom! 1-hit knockout, baby! Let's go! Alright, and he's probably... Oh wait, I lose my Talon, don't I? But he doesn't get Tailwind up, so it's something. Oh, the Basque. Oh, that one-shots the Basque. Okay, I still get Tailwind up then. Let's bring out a Moongus here. Iron Treads comes out. It's a grass type. I think maybe... Oh wait, he can't. Let's do a bit of a Tailwind, or maybe I Terra Steel. I don't know if I need the Tailwind. You can Flare Blitz the Iron Treads. He brought Gudra last time. He might be doing a switch. Let's Terra Steel Tailwind here, and let's go for a Spore into the Glamora. Yeah. So this protects me from the Glamora and potentially the Iron Treads if it uses a Steel move into me or a Rock move into me. I don't know what other moves he has besides just the Heavy Slam and Protect. I'm pretty sure are the only things. He protects here, so I get the Glamora. Tailwind is not boosted here. Glamora Sludge Bombs. Boom! Doesn't affect Talonflame, baby! Let's go! We get the Spore off. Alright, so now I think I've got a bit of a pin. I think I can, Let's do this. We'll go Battle, Flare Blitz, this slot, Battle... Actually, wait. No, not Spore. Let's Pollen Puff our Talon to full again. Big brain. Flare Blitz goes through, no switch, does not pick up a knockout. But we get the burn? Oh, that's so rough. We got the poison and the burn. Damon comes through. High Horsepower goes before my Amogus does. That is unfortunate. So I don't know what happens to my Pollen Puff now. He has no Terra Normal now. Glamora is fast asleep. Pollen Puff does nothing. Treads is gonna knock itself out. Oh, I didn't go for that's, yeah. Okay. I'm the fastest thing on the field. I didn't go for the Tailwind is the issue there. And that's why I didn't get my Pollen Puff off in time. Alright. I don't think there's reason for us to not be Terra Ghost. Oh, I can't go Terra Ghost. Alright. What's the more powerful move? Moonblast is... Moonblast into the Water Glamora. Go ahead and... actually, no. Let's Protect. And let's... Sludge Bomb? Because this one turn, I don't think it will knock it out. Heavy Slam makes sense. Get some damage into that. Glamora woke up. Sludge Bomb. Oh my god, I got a poison again. Jeez. Alright, the question now is, does the burn kill? It does not. Okay. So I think the play is just Moonblast the Glamora and Rage Powder here. This is gonna protect me from the treads, and also the Glamora if this Moonblast doesn't knock out, and it does. Nice. Heavy Slam goes into the Mogus, which is fine. Burn knocks out the treads. Last Pokemon. What is it gonna be? I think Goodra probably. My Tailwind petered out. That doesn't matter. Goodra. We'll play safe. We're going Moonblast plus Rage Powder. Oh wait, Rage Powder doesn't work on Muddy Water! No, maybe it's got a coverage Heavy Slam. I actually should take a note of this, because it probably does. Muddy Water, yeah, okay. Muddy Water. Misses the Flutter. Dude has been so unlucky. Alright, Moonblast plus Sludge Bomb. That will be game number 2. We got a game! We're on the board! But that turn 1 trickery will not work again, I don't think. You defeated Ben. Alright, that is a very good win. So that turn, that time he led Whimsy plus Glamora. He's led Glamora both times. He had Terra Water there. I don't really have anything to stop the Terra Water. But I could go a slower start here with, like, that, and... The issue is I don't really have anything I want to switch in. I haven't protected the Talonflame all time, so I could switch that Talon to the Amoonguss, or I could Terra Steel it. Let's go ahead and do Talon... Amoonguss with Bask and Flutter in the back. Issue being, I don't really have anything that I want to switch into anything. Like, I guess if I had like Flutter in the front, I could switch in the Talon to catch something, but Catch, that's such a Go terminology. Alright, let's see what we got. Glamora Gudra. Okay. Slightly different. Gudra is Terra Water. Let's go ahead and set up a Tailwind. Do I want a Terra Steel? Protects me on both sides. Let's Terra Steel Tailwind plus the Gudra is Terra Water. I think the Glamora is scarier. I use my Terra so early in all these games, but it's... Oh, nice spiky shield. Spore's not going to do anything, but I get Tailwind up. It's going to be likely a Muddy Water, right? That's fine. Talon avoided, which is nice. Spore goes through. Alright, now I think... kind of an awkward spot. Let's go Pokemon to Bask here. And let's go ahead and Rage Powder here to ensure I get in safely. Aside from the Muddy Water, of course, which hopefully doesn't lower my accuracy. Fingers crossed. Talon goes out. Oh, yeah, the Power Gem into this slot should be covered from the Rage Powder. If that is what he... not the Power Gem, but the Meteor Beam. Flamethrower. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Gudra has Flamethrower. Meteor Beam comes out. It's gonna be into the Amoonguss as well. Does it pick up a knockout? I actually don't mind if it does. Okay. Last Respects is super weak. I think the Terra Water is pretty likely here. So we come in here. Okay. Now I think the play is either Flip Turn or Wave Crash. Into the Glamora plus... Let's Wave Crash into here, plus Moonblast into here, actually. So this covers a Glamora Protect. Could be a Glamora Terra. It's a Gudra Terra into water. That's fine. I targeted both slots. It might be a Glamora Protect, which is also fine by me. Spiky Shield. Makes sense. Gonna hurt myself a little bit. Wave Crash. It's gonna survive. A Moonblast. Ooh, that does nothing. Special attack fell. Actually freaking nutty. Please don't knock out. I wonder if that was like actually game changing. I don't know these calcs, man. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and I think we Moonblast again, right? I'm predicting the wave crash to be enough to knock out. It is. That's nice. Issue is this Goodra is still kind of a pain in my butt. Didn't get knocked out from the recoil, which is nice. Oh my god, another special attack drop. This'll knock out though. Oh my god, that's nasty. Alright, I can kind of ignore the Goodra now. Tailwind's gone. I can set it up though, again. Let me check how bulky the special defense is 70. Whimsicott comes out. Brave Bird is Prio. I'm Terra Steel. Let's Brave Bird the Goodra and Moonblast the Whimsy. I think I should be protecting. Oh, they switch out? Oh no. No, not the Iron Treads! No, not the Iron Treads! At least I'll get some damage on it. Some damage. Whimsy can't touch the Talon at least. Tailwind makes sense. 106 speed means I'm probably getting outsped here. Oh, I feel like I need to protect this turn, but he could protect. Oh, you know what? Tailwind didn't protect. You might read this, but I think this is my safest play. Because he's gonna outspeed my ass right now. Ooh, light screens. Was not expecting that. No! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so lucky! Oh. Oh, good. Alright, we Flare Blitz, and we Shadow Ball. I feel really bad. He's had so many things miss. Whimsicott goes out, which makes sense, but I'm not targeting that slot. He's probably protecting here, but like... Yeah. Flare Blitz. I think I just target the other slot with this Flutter Mane now this turn, so that I guarantee a knockout there. Flare Blitz. Moonblast. Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm targeting both here. He could have Protect, but... He's gonna have one more Protect, right? After this? Oh, it doesn't knock out. Oh, that knocks out. Oh no. Oh no. I lose. Even with all my luck. I think he can protect with Iron Treads this turn. So my last turn to Tailwind. I have no idea. Oh. Let's hope he protects the treads. He doesn't. GG's. I don't think that's enough to knock out the treads, so I don't think I can target the treads. He probably just attacks with both. Yeah. Damn. I got so lucky and I still couldn't convert, man. I gotta ask him. I'm gonna ask him if he thinks that knocks out, or I could do the calc. Ooh. Took a game, but unable to convert. He was the winner of Season 1, so I can't really complain. I am just a big noob. That's going to be it for week number 2. Congratulations to Kyriakou. I did ask him how to pronounce his name. It is Kyriakou, not Kyriakou. Make sure you check out his point of view, his winner's point of view. I am sure he's got a little more insight into what's going on here than I do. If you've enjoyed, make sure you subscribe so you can see the rest of this tournament. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/alphafeed, and I'll see you next week.